Bill Zeltman, the real estate guru here, coming at you with 17 places to find prospects. I've got a great one today because there's a lot of people out there that come all the time and they say, Bill, you work with a lot of investors, and I do. I work with people that flip. I work with people that buy properties that they end up renting out, all those types of things. And they say, well, how do you find these people? How do you get in front of these people? Well, one way is to create an investor's ad. What's an investor's ad? This is something you could put in Facebook Marketplace, you can put on Craigslist, you can put it in a host of, you put it in a local newspaper, not that anybody reads them anymore, but any place where there's kind of a classified ad. And what you want to do with this investor ad is basically say, you could call an investor ad, you can create an investor ad. Call an investor ad, find somebody that's got a property out there. Go out there and let's say they're trying to sell the property for $200,000. You look at it and say, well, this property's worth $125 or $150 to an investor that they could flip and put it in. You go out, you see the house, you're acting like a buyer. Once you meet them, you tell them very, very honestly, you say, hey, you know what, I'm a realtor, but right now I'm acting as a buyer and I'm looking to build my portfolio. And just say, I know you're asking 200, but I'd really, take a look at it. To me, it's worth 125, so I can flip, and I'd like to do these projects to it. And that's the only way it'll make it worth my while. Of course, they're going to say, well, I can't sell it to you for 125. You out of your mind? I need to get 200 for it. And and if they do say, oh, you know what, I just need to unload it, and guess what? You call some of your best investors on the phone, put a group together, and buy that property because that's the way to finance your retirement. But that's a whole nother series of videos here. But what you want to do is you want to say to them, yeah, oh, okay. Well, have you had any luck selling it? Well, no, you're the only ones come out, or they say, oh, we've got a lot of interest. People will try to BS you a little bit and things like that. You just want to start and open those conversations up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to build a relationship again with this person. You've now seen the house, and you're going to try to get them to list it with you. And say to them, look, I know you want to get $200,000 for this. If I put this in the MLS, I could get this sold for you. And of course, make sure that the house is actually worth what they're saying. Don't just, if the house is worth 170 and you say 200, you're just going to probably get a listing and have a listing that doesn't sell. So make sure it's the right market market value for the house. But tell them, I could get this thing sold right away. I work with investors all the time. That's why I came out and check out your house in the first place, because I'm always looking for myself, and I'm always looking for the host of investors that I work with. Boom. Now you've got the person interested. Hey, I can get this house sold quickly. You negotiate a deal, you get a listing. As I also talked about, you can place an investment ad, and you can put that out that you're looking for properties. You ever see those we buy houses for cash and things like that? Works the exact same way. Get your phone ringing with people that either need to sell their house right away or have a house they can't get rid of, and allows you to get in front of them. So again, do you see how this is filling your pipeline of prospects? It's filling your time. When you're in your war room, and you know what a war room is? A war room is the place where you make your phone calls to prospect each day. When you're in your war room and you're sitting there saying, oh, well, where am I going to find more people to call today? I've got another hour I should be making phone calls. These 17 tips are where they're going to get you there. I'm Bill Zeltman, the real estate guru. See you next time on our 17 places to find prospects.